Hello Liv'it people. I'm taking my mum and dad's dog Poppy out for a walk, and it's such a nice place that I thought I'd do my testimony here rather than at home. So as you can see, it's very nice in the woods. So it's been an interesting year for me, so I thought I'd share. Last year's camp was rooted in the Word, and I really feel this year that I've had a real chance to spend a lot of time with God through the Word, especially during lockdown. I've been suffering from depression since I was about 14, and anxiety, and at work has been quite stressful over the last 18 months, so I've ended up being off work since January with stress and anxiety, with depressive disorder like you do, and I went back to work last week. And that journey of getting from being quite stressed out to where I am now has been it's been a challenging journey, but God has really been with me in this time. And part of that has been really studying His Word. I've been having counselling as well, and she's a Christian, so that makes things really easy because I can talk to her about it as well. And one thing that's come out is it looks like I've got an illness called bipolar, where you either have really long periods of depression where you feel quite low, and then you have periods, what they call a manic state, but I've always called it bouncing off the walls, where I just feel really hyper. I've got loads of energy, but the flip side of that is I feel quite out of control, and I also feel quite almost not sort of a bit irrational in a sense. So identifying that with the counsellor was really key, because then I could recognise the signs and then do something about it. And for me, what I have been doing is spending a lot of time with God. I've been doing some Bible studies through the Bible app. And what I do is, when I read the devotional, I write notes down. So it isn't just a quick 5 minutes read through. I actually write notes down from the devotional and then look at the Word and pray on it to see what God's really saying to me. And then during times like this where I'm walking Poppy, I get to spend a bit of quiet time with God praying on it. And it's been a long process. It isn't something that happens overnight, and I'm still working on it. But I found that I really feel God's really been transforming me in this time, because I feel a lot calmer, I feel a lot more like myself than I used to. I'm learning to be more mindful and be more present, so instead of looking forward to a future that might not happen and worry, I actually am more present with God to focus on the moment, and that way it helps with my anxiety. And I've also been dealing with sort of negative thoughts. So I found I did a Bible plan on the app, and the verses that really helped me I actually printed out. I did a spark, a nice picture with the Bible in there, Bible quote, and then I printed it out and put it in picture frame, so I can always look at it to remind myself to not give stock to any of my negative thoughts, and to really keep my eyes firm fixedly on Jesus, and to really feel the presence of God. So I just wanted to share that really, because from where I was last year, I feel like I've moved mountains, but I think those mountains were moved basically over the last 6 months, especially during lockdown, because we've had time at home to really spend quiet time with God, and now I just feel like my normal self. So there we are, that's my testimony. I hope you all had a good year since camp last year, and I hope you're finding being rooted in the Word is really helping you during this uncertain time. Bye.